It's the prelude. Okay, so the prelude is number 231 in your hymnal. If you want to get a hymnal and sing along. Number 231 in the hymnal. Oh, and they got it up there. Yay. Here we go. Let's begin from this moment. Let's begin now. From within, feel excitement to begin now. To grow as we follow the thread of life, sharing love with the bread of life, making all things new. To know as we enter the flow of life that the Christ is aglow with life, lighting every new horizon. Let's begin from this moment. Let's begin now. From within, feel excitement to begin now. Let's begin, ever growing. Let's begin, ever knowing. Let's begin now.
Good morning and welcome home to Unity. I'm Barb Buchanan, licensed Unity leader and prayer chaplain. And we welcome our live streamers, knowing that their presence is felt here with us also in the room today. And I invite you into a moment of prayer this morning, to gently close your eyes and enter into this sacred moment of silence. Deep within, we recognize our divine self. We have traveled far, expressing our 12 powers. We pause to say thank you for our past journeys. And we open ourselves to new explorations to come for ourselves and for UCR. We open ourselves to new opportunities for ourselves and Unity Center. We open ourselves to new visions for ourselves and UCR. And we are indeed blessed. And so with a grateful heart, we say, thank you, Spirit. And so it is. Namaste. So please join me in our opening statement. There is only one presence and one power in my life and in the universe, God, the good, omnipotent. Let's do it one more time with a little more zeal. There is only one presence and one power in my life and in the universe, God, the good, omnipotent.
All right, let's all stand and sing I Release and I Let Go. Angela's going to do it again.
There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all by myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient, and I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I see that you are discouraged, trying just to make it through another day. You've got to let it go, let it all go. And this is what you've got to say. Say, I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. My heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Say, I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Say, I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
And as a piece about our youth education, we have several people who will be with our youth today. Tracy and Ann, Bonnie and Cindy. Give them a hand and we'll sing our kids off to school.
We are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. We are walking in the light, in the light of God. In the light, in the light, in the light, in the light. In the light, in the light, in the light of God. Oh my goodness, everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Oh my goodness, everywhere, manifesting now. Over here, over there, living with God everywhere. Thank you, God, for my good, manifesting now.
That's wonderful. Out in the foyer, we have what is called the welcome table. And on that are packets of information about Unity. So if you would be a new person today, feel free to grab one of those and learn everything you want to know about Unity. And again, we appreciate you being here. All of you. And also, this is the 31st of December. Now, how we got here, I don't know. But here we are. And this evening, I hope to see all of you at the party, and maybe more. That's starting at 6 p.m. is going to 9 p.m. And I guess we're going to toast at 7:30. I don't know, it seems kind of early. You can do more than one toast if you want, but it'll be a fun game night for everybody. It was a lot of fun last year. Jan Griffith is doing the Community Creates on January 6th. Saturday from 9 to noon, and she wants you to bring your used Christmas cards for repurposing into birthday and spring cards. Also, they'll be talking about future projects for the coming year, so everybody is invited, and there'll be some baskets to put your used Christmas cards into also for that event. And a week from today, which will be 2024, January 7th, we have the honor of having Reverend Greg Coles be our speaker. He is an outstanding, and he's the Great Lakes Unity Regional Ministry Consultant, and we all got to hear him at the GLER meeting in September this year. And his topic is holding sacred space. And his lesson will focus on using change for our spiritual growth as individuals and as a community. And after a light lunch, we get to participate in a 2-hour sacred listening circle. And it'll be great. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why that brings tears to my eyes, but it does. Anyway. And Joan Cooley is going to be doing the Spirit Space book discussions on Thursdays, and that will start on the 11th at 10:30. And we're doing the 4 Agreements, which is also a pretty amazing small book. It's just, not very big, but it's powerful. So we welcome you to come and discuss this book with us on January 11th. On the 21st of January is our annual meeting, and we have 2 candidates who are filling 2 positions, Brian Mahon and Christine Wiggum, and their bios are out in the foyer, and if you have important questions for them, be sure and check them out and see how they are. They'll be great. And one of the LULs will be in the prayer room after the service. We have a little burning bowl out in the outside today, but there'll be one of us after the service in the prayer room. And I have to add one more announcement. We don't have a slide for this, and I apologize to all of the people back there in IT. But I'm going to be doing a meditation on January 10th at 5 p.m. in the chapel. We used to have meditations fairly regularly, but we're going to start on January 10th and probably do it once a month. So hopefully I'll see you there. Okay. So let me find my other piece of paper. Okay. So let me, please join with me in saying our statement of purpose. Unity is a positive path for spiritual living. We gather to create and experience a spirit. At Unity CR, we offer practical teachings that empower abundant and meaningful living. Meeting you right where you are we endeavor to provide a variety of ways to support your path of spiritual living. Our mission is to provide spiritual awareness and share the wonder and joy of God's love. The daily word for today is let go and let God. So I invite you to hear these words with your heart. With a grateful heart, I bid the year farewell. As the year draws to a close, I reflect upon the joyful times as well as the less joyful times from the past. In a prayerful moment of contemplation, I feel gratitude as I accept all of it. I may have laughed and cried, celebrated and grieved. I am better because of it. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, I have met this year's events with faith and have grown resilient. Now it's time for me to let it all go as I prepare to begin again. I take the lessons of the past 12 months, the joys, the sorrows, and prepare myself for the new year. I let go and let God as I spiritually surrender my hopes and dreams and even my fears. I am divinely guided and infinitely blessed. I step boldly and bravely into a new year that is mine to live to the fullest. Psalm 4:5. Offer right sacrifices and put your trust in the Lord.
It's all about allowing peace within. In absolute surrender, so serenity begins. For when the storm subsided and calm becomes the way, it's all about allowing it to stay. It's all about allowing love to flow. It's setting down your burden and just simply letting go. For as you cease the struggle and love pours through your heart, it's all about allowing love to start. Now feel it warm and shining, new with promise, strong, undying love, different from any you have known. And now the seed is sown. It's all about allowing it to show, then living in the moment like it's all you'll ever know. And though it won't be easy, you can truly say you tried, for it's all about allowing it inside. Now feel it warm and shining, new with promise, strong, undying love, different from any you have known. And now the seed is sown. It's all about allowing love to flow. It's setting down your burden and just simply letting go. For as you cease the struggle and love pours through your heart, it was all about allowing. All about allowing it to start.
Thanks, Nina, and all the musicians. Love it to start that way. My name is Janet, and I'm one of the 3 licensed unity leaders and prayer chaplains here. And I'm going to be your person that gives you your little lesson today. And our service today and the lesson are all about that journey from end beginnings through the power of words. So we're going to use words today. It's been designed to guide you toward who you've come here to be in the year ahead. So you'll each need a little small slip of paper like this and a pencil, because we're going to use those later on. So raise your hand if you don't have one. Let the ushers or someone help you with that. There's a couple over there in the back row. Kevin, you might get more than one. And we'll be using those as we go along. So we often hear in ads, I'm listening to the TV too often, could let that go. They always say, new year, new you. Well, how can I, in my everyday life, become something new? Just because a year has ended. What's that got to do with it? So let's continue our journey now into the new year, full of possibilities. It's been a busy month as we celebrated Advent, the time we prepared for the arrival of the birth of Jesus. We've now put the Advent wreath away, as you see. And on Christmas Eve, we celebrated once more as a family as we lit candles and rejoiced in that light and love of the one who had come to show us the way, show us how to travel our own spiritual journeys. We heard prayers. We heard thoughts about solstice darkness and the coming of the light, and thoughts about the importance of all the world to interact in peace. And also we heard how important each of us and our unique gifts are to the world, as we felt the Christ light already rekindled among us. We lifted our candles high, remember that? And saw the great light that we make when we all glow in love and peace together. So this time between Christmas and the start of the new year is especially a time to be still and to think about the days ahead. We loved all those beautiful holiday decorations, lights, feelings of joy that we shared times with family and friends, special music, presents, Jolly Santa, and those beautiful Hallmark movies. But every day is not Christmas. The bills arrive, family go back to their own lives, and we go back to school and to work and just our everyday chores. The beauty and joy often get packed away with the Christmas decorations. And we make those New Year's resolutions to change bad habits and negative thinking. Boy, often easier said than done. And often hard to maintain after just a few days or weeks. So this is a time when unity teachings about affirmations and denials become very important to us. It's very easy to slip into negative thinking in our world. Positive thinking often takes a lot of work. And for us here at UCR, our time with Reverend Deborah and Don came to an end with their leaving at the end of the year. This creates a new beginning for our community. Because see, we're back to that word again that I love, in beginnings, all one word. I wrote it up there. Because the minute an end happens, the next second a beginning comes. In the book Jesus Christ Heals, Charles Fillmore says, I deny that I inherit any belief that in any way could limit my health, my intelligence, or my power to do good. These thoughts open a new space for us, for our own new thoughts, words, and energies to fit into our lives. A chance to release, refresh, and renew. To say, I am healthy, I am prosperous, I am peaceful and wise. First comes understanding and an awareness of our thoughts and the words that we use to bring these thoughts to life. As one of our songs says, our thoughts are prayers, and we're always praying and always thinking. Be careful what you're praying. Be careful what you're thinking and saying. That makes it an important part of your life when you do that. So think about that. During this in-beginning time is an excellent time to go within. A time to reconnect with ourselves. A time to embrace the love and caring that we have for others and for ourselves as well. We are now going to enter a meditation time to bring forth our own spirit light, to increase those things that are no longer the best for us. And those watching at home can continue along right with us. Take out a little scrap of paper and a pencil and sit comfortably and quietly. Sit quietly now as your chair supports you on your inner journey. You know that a divine plan for good is at work in your life, right now and right here. Hold your paper close in front of you, knowing this will be used as a symbol of release for you, as thoughts for things that no longer serve you come into your mind. Write them on your paper. I release. I no longer need. Maybe you are looking for faith to take that first step into the future. Or some days, maybe just the strength to keep going. What might be holding you back from something you are wanting to do? Don't say that these thoughts are not present, but simply recognize them and say, I now release them and let them go. They no longer have power over me. Words and emotions to release will come to you. And I invite you to write them on your piece of paper. If no words come, just write release. And know that you are affirming anything that no longer serves you will indeed be released. And as you enter this silent time, release the negative thought by first acknowledging it and then saying to yourself, this thought no longer has any power over me. I release it now. And now we will gently return to this time, knowing that you've been restored and guided by God's power and light as you sought those things to release. Knowing that you're an extension of that light right now and right here. And know that you have now made space for an opening for new possibilities. Because when we release something, we always leave an open space then. Keep your paper with you. And at the end of the service, you will follow Barb outside to release your paper into the fire, into that burning bowl. The first part of our service, and this is an experiential service, so you're going to be part of the second part too. The first part was about personal denials and release. And as we continue, let us look at applying these tools to the new beginnings that we have here at UCR. Denials work best when we pair them with affirmations. So as you know, first you release and neutralize the old belief that's no longer in your best interest. But then you need to create a new idea or belief to positively take its place. As we worked on our own personal denials, the letting go of what was no longer benefiting us, that space was opened up for affirmations, for positive thoughts and words to guide us. And so we'll now work with affirmations about what we each bring to the UCR community. Because we did feel a loss when Reverend Deborah left, and we had lots of emotions and lots of different thoughts in our minds as that happened, you know. Now what? A little fear, a little insecurity, a little joy for them that they're finding a new place that is great for them, and some sadness. So we're going to work with affirmations to fill those empty spaces. And what will we want for our UCR community? What affirmations will we want for that? And so we're going to pass around baskets with puzzle pieces and markers. And this is going to be your time to work on affirmations. You can see the poster here that I put together. It has a little tiny puzzle in the middle, and we're just going to keep adding puzzle pieces to that until we have a whole great big huge puzzle on this board. And it's going to be all the things that you are thinking about for UCR in the future. How will it look in 2024? So you can take a couple pieces, puzzle pieces, or one, or however many you want, and a marker, and you might need to share your markers with a neighbor. I don't know if we have so many today. And I just want to say again, bless you all for coming out in the wintry mix. We got these alarms on our phone, wintry mix, and I thought, oh no. But it never is quite, they're more excited about wintry mix than it really is. I just can't get over that. But anyway, I'm thrilled that you're all here, and I bless all you watching at home. So you probably don't have a puzzle piece at home, but just take a piece of paper again and write whatever affirmation comes to you. What do you want to see for UCR in this next year of 2024? And you can, at home, you can leave that sit in front of you, or you can go online and put it in the comments. And then we'll in our little fun party this evening, we'll make a puzzle piece for you with your thought on it too, so we can do it that way. Otherwise, you can just leave that affirmation in front of you if you always watch from home and have it there each time you watch us and affirm that again for us. All right, I think we're just about all have those puzzle pieces. So we're going to sit in the quiet once again with those puzzle pieces, and I want you to think about what gifts do you have to share with UCR? What are your intentions for the coming year for our community here? You know, is it more children? Is it a larger congregation? Is it money to fix the parking lot? There's the deal. Things like that. But what's your intention? And what are your personal gifts that you can add to that so that we can have all these things come true? All right, now we're going to just sit thinking the quiet about our own affirmations, our own gifts that we can bring to UCR. You might not think you have a gift, but you know, maybe it's just a hug. Maybe it's a smile when you come in. Boy, a smile can make such a difference to another person. You can just use one word on there, like smile, or you could write it out. If you could stick a couple pieces, I am cheerful, that kind of thing. But just think about all that the wonderful gifts that you bring. Maybe you think, I don't have any gift, I just make coffee. Wow, what a gift that is to some folks. I could name a couple of names that the first thing they do is come in and say, where's the coffee? So that is a real gift. And an affirmation that you have made someone's morning happy as they begin to worship with us. Might be a simple thing like I love books. Well, what's that got to do with anything? An affirmation, but it brings you together in the book discussion group. And what beautiful sharing and time there is there. You might just think I'm creative. Well, and I can use my gift of imagination. So anybody want extra pieces or maybe two stuck together to make a long message? Yeah. You might just say, I am wise and I activate understanding and my sense of order as I keep things running smoothly around here. You know, that's important too. So write your gift now on your puzzle pieces as we sit in the silence for just a few more minutes. And know that we'll gather all these together and you can just watch this puzzle and all the gifts and affirmations for UCR grow as we put the puzzle together through the coming year. All right, let's come back together now and know that I sent some puzzles over to YFM too, and I've had the instructions for the children to write what makes them happy, what they love about coming to church maybe, or however they look at Sunday mornings, sunshine, cookies, whatever. I just said do whatever, so we'll have part of their puzzle pieces to add to our poster too, so that'll be fun to see what they've come up with. And just know how many gifts there are here among us. Just, I can look in every face and know that there's more than one gift that you bring to us, and it's so beautiful to know. And there's more pieces, so if you suddenly feel inspired and want some more pieces, Susan's got a basket there with some. And it's going to be time for the offertory next. And I want you, the pieces that are done and your markers, you can just put into the offertory basket. And we'll sort them out as the day goes. But just think how much that's going to increase our abundance today to have all that beautiful words there. Watch the foyer next week as the bigger puzzle starts to come together. And we experience that in beginning for UCR in 2024. So thanks to all of you for being creative, light-filled beings that you are with me. Thank you.
Call the ushers forward at this time. our offertory blessing. We bless these baskets and the abundance they will soon receive. We see them as symbols of the potential available to all of us. As we participate in the sacred act of giving and receiving, we give abundantly, we receive thankfully, and we give again generously.
So if we could get the music for the next, the slide up. There we go. There we go. We're going to sing a song by J.J. Heller about the new year. And the chorus, we're going to sing a couple times, and when we sing the chorus, we'd like you to join with us. So we're going to start with the chorus so you can hear it, and then you'll hear it when it happens in the song. So long to last year, it's all becoming so clear. There's no use living in regret. Let's live the good life, train our eyes to find the light, and make this year the best one yet. Starting right here, Happy New Year. This year, I'm not looking back to who I was, because I'm gonna be someone I've never been. This year, I'm not focused on the cracks in the walls, not keeping track of all the times I fall. This year, here we go. So long to last year, it's all becoming so clear. There's no use living in regret. Let's live the good life, train our eyes to find the light, and make this year the best one yet. Starting right here, Happy New Year.
This year, I can't wait to see what good will come, to feel alive instead of feeling numb. This year, I plan on thinking less on I and me. I resolve to think of us and we. This year,
So long to last year, it's all becoming so clear. There's no use living in regret. Let's live the good life, train our eyes to find the light, and make this year the best one yet. Starting right here, Happy New Year. One more time. So long to last year, it's all becoming so clear. There's no use living in regret. Let's live the good life, train our eyes to find the light, and make this year the best one yet. Starting right here, Happy New Year. Starting right here, Happy New Year. So long to last year, it's all becoming so clear. There's no use living in regret. Let's live the good life, train our eyes to find the light, and make this year the best one yet. Starting right here.
Freely we give, and gratefully we receive. We joyfully dedicate these tithes, gifts, and offerings to the will, the work, and the way of Spirit, as it expresses through this ministry of love and service. And we bless the prayer intentions. We surround these members of our spiritual community who have made known their intentions with loving thoughts and prayers. We affirm and know that each person is blessed with wisdom, discernment, health, wholeness, and prosperity in good measure. And we release these intentions trusting that all is well. Amen.
Let's all stand and sing, Let There Be Peace on Earth. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect unity. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyful vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
The light of God surrounds us.
I am the light of God.
The love of God enfolds us.
I am the love of God.
The power of God protects us.
I am the power of God.
The presence of God watches over us.
I am the presence of God. Wherever I am,
God is, and all is well.
well.
I've been asked to announce that there's a sign-up sheet for Greg Cole's workshop in the foyer if you plan to attend. Thank you. Take your blue papers out and follow Barb. If you have more puzzle pieces, just bring them forward to me.
This year, I'm not looking back to who I was, because I'm gonna be someone I've never been. This year, I'm not focused on the cracks in the walls, not keeping track of all the times I fall. This year, so long to last year, it's all becoming so clear. There's no use living in regret. Let's live the good life, train our eyes to find the light, make this year the best one yet. Starting right here, Happy New Year.
This year, I can't wait to see what good will come, to feel alive instead of feeling numb. This year, I plan on thinking less than I and me. I resolve to think of us and we. This year,
So long to last year, it's all becoming so clear. There's no use living in regret. Let's live the good life, train our eyes to find the light, make this year the best one yet. Starting right here, Happy New Year. So long to last year, it's all becoming so clear, there's no use living in regret. Let's live the good life, train our eyes to find the light, make this year the best one yet.